The truck had no engine, no fuel cell, no technology. They rolled it down a hill, called it a revolution. Wall Street gave them $34 billion. This is Nikola. The truck was parked at the top of a hill. There was no engine, no working hydrogen fuel cell, no functional drivetrain, but the camera was rolling. And when the truck began to move, rolling silently down the slope, Nikola's promotional video showed it as if it were driving itself. Powered by revolutionary technology, disrupting the entire trucking industry, Wall Street believed it valued the company at $34 billion, more than Ford Motor Company. A truck that was powered by gravity. This is Nikola Corporation. And this is the story of how one man's performance fooled the smartest investors in the world. Trevor Milton grew up in Utah. He was not an engineer, he was not a scientist, he had no relevant technical qualifications. What he had was charisma and an extraordinary ability to make people believe that what he was describing already existed. In 2015, Milton founded Nikola Corporation, named after the legendary inventor Nikola Tesla. The pitch was compelling: electric and hydrogen-powered semi-trucks that would revolutionize the freight industry. Zero emissions, long range, the future of transportation. In a world obsessed with clean energy, the story was almost irresistible. Milton understood something that most founders miss. In the age of social media, the announcement is the product. The vision is the company. He did not need working technology. He needed a compelling story told loudly to the right people. At the right moment, he wore the right clothes, stood on the right stages, gave interviews to the right publications. He was called the next Elon Musk. He appeared on magazine covers. He testified about the future of clean transportation. Nikola went public in June 2020 through a SPAC merger, a special purpose acquisition company, a mechanism that requires less financial disclosure than a traditional IPO. On its first day of trading, Nikola's stock soared. The company was worth more than Ford. More than Ford. A company with no revenue, no delivered product, and no working technology. Then, in September 2020, Hindenburg Research published its report. Hindenburg was a short-selling firm, a firm that profits when stock prices fall. Their report accused Trevor Milton and Nikola of an intricate fraud built on dozens of false statements. The most devastating revelation: the promotional video. Hindenburg researchers had investigated the video of the Nikola truck driving down a road. The truck had not been driving under its own power. Nikola's own former employees confirmed the truck had been towed to the top of a hill and rolled down. The video was titled, Nikola, One in Motion. In motion. Not under power. Just in motion. General Motors had announced a partnership with Nikola worth $11 billion, just days before the Hindenburg report. After the report, General Motors quietly renegotiated and eventually terminated the deal. The stock collapsed. Trevor Milton resigned as executive chairman within days of the report. He was charged with securities fraud and wire fraud by the Department of Justice and the Securities and Exchange Commission. In October 2022, Trevor Milton was convicted on 3 counts of fraud. In December 2023, he was sentenced to 4 years in prison. He was 41 years old. Nikola Corporation itself survived under new management. It began delivering some hydrogen trucks. Small numbers, far fewer than promised. In 2024, Nikola filed for bankruptcy. The trucks that were going to revolutionize transportation never arrived. So, what is the real lesson of Nikola? Trevor Milton did not invent the model he used. The announcement as product, the vision as company, the story as technology. This is the model that Silicon Valley has celebrated for a generation. Move fast, fake it until you make it, announce it boldly, and let reality catch up later. For some companies, reality does catch up. For Nikola, it never did. The difference between a visionary founder and a fraudster is sometimes simply whether the technology ever works. When it does not, the same qualities that made them celebrated become evidence at trial. That is the capital case in a world that rewards the boldest story. The most dangerous question is also the simplest one. Can I see it work? Subscribe to the capital case because the next case is already waiting.